And for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. George out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to George. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Ayton, a screen on George. Here's Reeves. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of 3-pointers and he connects on a lot of them.
George scanning the floor. Pass to Nurkic. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Reeves. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
George finds Nurkic. It's Markkanen on the wing. Utah moving the ball around. Right wing. Mikhailuk, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Nurkic. He's covered by Ayton. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. No problems knocking that one down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Doncic. The Jazz making their last shot. Man, that one's good.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Takes a 3. On target from range.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Here's Bailey. Markkanen from long range. Nurkic passes to Mikhailuk. Markkanen outside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. He launches a 3. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
They were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. George passes to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Reeves. And here's Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bailey for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
James against Markkanen. James passes to Aiden. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's George. Last game he had 34 points. Hachimura against Markkanen. Pass to Nurkic. Here's George. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers lead by 9. It's Reeves with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 8 points for Austin Reeves.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Utah moving the ball around. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The big man from Finland, Lowry, getting up.
Doncic outside. Ayton with a screen. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Mikhailuk. Again, Utah good for 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting. On the wing, Reeves. George defending. Doncic outside. Floats one up. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Bailey. 5 points in the game. George outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Markkanen outside. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Out to Hachimura. Shoots over Bailey. That one a little long.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
It's George on the wing. Nurkic to screen on Doncic. George passes to Nurkic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Doncic. George against Reeves. Hachimura outside. Here's Ayton. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Trailing by 5. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. And here are the Lakers. Here's Hachimura, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary and fantastic Lakers.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Laravia is checked in for Hachimura. And it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. Here's Collier. Pass to Anderson. Over Vanderbilt. Good D by Vanderbilt. Los Angeles leading by 7. Smart with the ball. Hayes finds Reeves. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside, Williams. Over Reeves. Not enough on that one as it misses. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Anderson pulls it down. Jazz trail by 7. From downtown. Sensabaugh, no good. Reeves against Williams. And here's Reeves. Give him 8. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
Now into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
It's Smart on the wing. And he's going for the lob. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Vincent. Williams defending. The Lakers with another miss. Jazz trail by 7. Down low. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Now here's Laravia. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism for him.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly, rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Now here's Smart, still without a bucket. Pass to Vincent, jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. 1:16 left in the first quarter here. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Smart outside. Six to shoot. Laravia outside. From behind the arc. Vincent can't hit. Jazz trail by 9. Now Anderson. Pass to Sensabaugh. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Love to stop the drought.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Yeah, what a ferocious drive by Smart. Taking it straight to them and getting fouled.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Los Angeles, Marcus Smart taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. And so Smart nails them both. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Laravia. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Jake Laravia, Gabe Vincent out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's James, and it's Hachimura in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Laravia outside. Good work there as it goes. Laravia's got his first points of the game.
Good look from Hachimura there, feeding the open man.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 11-point game. George sets a screen. Marketed from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Jazz trail by 11. Marketed outside. Pass to Nurkic. George for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Doncic. Luka on the attack.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Doncic against George. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
George in the post, guarded by Doncic. George with the bucket. George has got his second basket of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Laravia, and Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. Then for Utah, Bailey comes in for Williams, and Mikhailuk subbed in for Collier. George against Doncic. Back to George. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
And it's Utah with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Nurkic passes to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. Let's go with a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. No good with the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's Mikhailuk. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 6th assist of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Reeves. Give him 8 points now. Inside. The steal. In transition. Here they come. James with a steal. Right side Reeves. Pass to James. Here's Ayton. Just 3 to shoot. Hits a 3-pointer. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, the basketball IQ of LeBron, impressive. He knew the defense would collapse on him, so he kicks it out to an open teammate.
Utah moving the ball around. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Markkanen with a screen on Reeves. Markkanen outside. The 3. James with the rebound.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Reeves with a screen on Nurkic. From deep, here's Doncic. Utah grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Hachimura. And he can't bank that one in. Los Angeles leading by 9. And here's Ayton. Doncic outside. James outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. And there's the lob. Markkanen hammers home the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And here's Bailey for three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Reeves. Give him 8 points now. James outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Reeves. Count the basket.
They came into the second quarter determined to get the ball inside, and it's paying off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Larabius subbed in for Hachimura.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Here's Bailey. Give him 8. Just 4 to shoot. Anderson for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Now here's Love. Here's Bailey. Kicks it to George. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
To the inside. Here's Bailey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Collier's checked in. And that one misses.
And there's a lot of upside to Ace Bailey. He's already a gifted shot maker, but you also see signs of elite defensive potential. If he can level up on both ends, Ace will be special.
And here's Doncic outside. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collier. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Bailey. Pass to Collier. Anderson with a screen on Doncic. To the paint. And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
And here's Vanderbilt. Hayes with a screen. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Love. The ball's knocked loose. Doncic with it. 12 points for him. To the middle. Vanderbilt to pass to Vincent. Vanderbilt a screen on Love. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Collier. He's scoreless. Anderson with a screen on Doncic. Into the lane. Shot's good by Collier.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Vincent outside. Laravia with a screen. Pass to Doncic. shoots over Collier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really liked were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And so, thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Jazz.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jazz trail by 8. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Keontae George out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailu. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Bailey in at the small forward position. Now here's Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. And here comes the break. Here's James. LeBron on the break.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Utah shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Hachimura. Shoots over Bailey. And it's Hachimura missing. Jazz trail by 10. Bailey, the pass to George. Here's Bailey. Utah moving the ball around to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, the shots are falling for Bailey tonight. His energy and focus on offense have been everything we hoped for.
Back to James. Ayton with a screen. Outside Reeves. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bailey. Here's Nurkic. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 11. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Utah making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. James outside. Hachimura outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Doncic. All right, let's examine the distribution between threes and twos tonight for Utah. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Nurkic. Los Angeles moving it up. Here's James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
LeBron James.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Williams on the wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. Shoots. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 18. Nurkic, a screen on Smart. Pass to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Releases. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 18. Now here's Smart. Screen by James. Fires from deep. And it's Smart missing. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Williams passes to George. And here's Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
George against Smart. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Off the mark, and a bad shot there on offense. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-5 run. The shot by Reeves, no good. Jazz trail by 18. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's George. stolen by Ayton. And here's Smart. Lets a three fly. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Smart. Markkanen for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
James deciding where to go with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. James has got 14.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic a screen on Smart. For 3, George. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ayton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 13.
Wow, Ayton basically shrugging off the defense inside.
Outside, Williams. Here's Nurkic over Reeves. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. That's good from Nurkic.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Anderson against James. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Smart. Rebound, Utah. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Sensabaugh's got his first 3 points of the game. James against Anderson. James outside. LaRavia with a screen down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Nurkic.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
At the line for the Jazz, Yusuf Nurkic. 2 shots.
That's good from Nurkic. Nurkic hits them both. So it's Los Angeles now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. James passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. He tries for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vincent passes to LaRavia. Vincent outside. The 3 is up. Anderson pulls it down. Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by LaRavia. Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. Shot from the low post is good.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
James outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Sensabaugh. From 10 feet away. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 21. Oh, there's the alley. Hayes misses. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And Nurkic throws it down.
Things are going his way so far offensively. Nurkic really rising to the challenge of this defense.
Smart outside. 11 feet out. And no good trying to use the glass. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Anderson. Pass to Collier. Anderson with a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Gabe Vincent. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Vincent. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. LaRavia with a screen. Doncic on the wing. LaRavia outside. From the arc. The putback. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by Bailey. Jazz trail by 17. To the inside, Anderson. The shot's good.
Good work inside from Anderson. I mean, he's deceptively long and uses that to his advantage down there.
And here's Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Anderson. Takes a 13-footer. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility. I mean, he's somebody this team can rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
First free throw is good. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Utah with a change here, too. Mikhailuk's checked in for Sensabaugh. And Anderson drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside Reeves. Utah grabs the miss. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Love. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Anderson.
Second team. Shooting for Utah, Kevin Love. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Love, no good on that one.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of value utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
Here's Mikhailuk. Markkanen outside. Launches it. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
Reeves finds Doncic. To the middle. It's stolen by Love. Inside. Here's Mikhailuk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Laravia outside. Here's the 3. The Lakers with another miss. On offense, here's Utah. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Markkanen with a screen on Reeves. For 3, Collier. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the basket by Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Markkanen up top. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All of the time here on your Lakers High Squad. Let me hear you right now.
George, he's checked in for Utah. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ayton passes to Hachimura, and they doubled up Doncic. Beyond the arc. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the paint. Tipped. Now here's Hachimura. Tightly guarded, and the basket is good.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Nurkic just checked in.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura. Shooting one.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen, the pass to George. Now Nurkic is covered by Ayton, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Shot clock at 6. George passes to Bailey. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Hachimura. Rebounded by Nurkic. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Markkanen. Pulls it. The Jazz again can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
Another great pass from Doncic. Pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
It's George with the drive. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. The Lakers lead by 16. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Laravia outside. Pass to Hachimura. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hachimura's got 11 points in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George passes to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton. Throw it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Jazz trail by 21. George passes to Nurkic. The 3. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Knocked away, and that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession, and Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Bailey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Well, that's what Bailey has to get used to as a rookie. Plenty of rugged defense when he brings it inside.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Now, here is James. Doncic passes to Reeves. Now James. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Down low. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Ayton, defended by Nurkic. And Ayton gets it to go.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the inside, here's George. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
James outside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Jazz trail by 20. Mikhailuk, the pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Markkanen. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
George against Reeves. James outside. No good on the triple. The Jazz have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
In that game against the Kings, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Now here's Doncic. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 15 points here in the second half. Jazz trail by 21. George outside. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. And Clark, with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school, it's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Now, here is James. Over Markkanen. James can't get it to go.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Mikhailuk, the pass to Nurkic. The 3, George. Cash from downtown.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Doncic outside. Here's James. Now Reeves. Now Ayton. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Hachimura covering. Markkanen outside. Bailey. Oh, off target from downtown. The Lakers lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Doncic, following the three by Utah.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now Markkanen. Now Nurkic. And stolen by Reeves. All alone on the break. Bucket! Straight in!
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. One shot.
Here's Collier. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.